Give it a couple seconds. See what happens. Give people a little bit to hop on here before I start rambling. Okay. In the meantime, while I'm waiting, I am going to shuffle these Emily Aaron's Angels in Your Biz cards because I would like to... Good morning, Vicky. How are you? I would like to pull a card for my fellow business owners this morning. And I got this cool Emily Aaron's Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck. And I love Emily Aaron's. If you haven't heard of her, she is absolutely wonderful. Very candid, very upfront, in your face. I love it. Great advice for business owners, especially spiritual business owners, any business owners really. And she's a lot of fun to listen to. So if you haven't checked her out, please feel free to do so. And is that a teddy bear on your shirt? No, no, it is not. I actually got this shirt when I was in California from one of my tattoo artists. It is most definitely not a teddy bear. That would be a lot cuter though. Ooh, I'm dropping stuff. These cards are really huge. I don't know if you can see that. They're like ginormous, okay? And like this is my hand. They're literally the size of my hand. Good morning, everybody. Drop a comment when you hop on here, just so I know you're here. I'd love to chat with you all. I don't know if you heard me originally, but I am pulling a card for some of my fellow business owners, entrepreneurs out there from the Emily Aaron's Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck. If you haven't heard of Emily Aaron's, she's amazing. She is not only a spiritual individual, but she also helps all sorts of business owners, not just spiritual business owners. If you can hear my dog in the background, she's making a bunch of noise. She wants to participate. Can only see the top, which looks like a teddy bear. Yes, Vicky, I can see how the top of my shirt would look like a teddy bear. It's definitely a skull, though. A skull with horns. For those of you who missed it, Vicky asked me about my shirt if it was a teddy bear, and it's not a teddy bear. I actually got it from a tattoo artist when I was in California, and it's one of my favorite shirts. It's super comfortable, and he was actually my favorite tattoo artist. I don't know where he's at anymore. He was in Sacramento. Oh, I'm throwing stuff. Sorry, guys. 1 second. He was in Sacramento, and he goes by the name Shrek, which I thought was so funny. But he's actually my favorite tattoo artist. I wish I was still in California. I would totally go back. And honestly, he's probably the only person I want to get tattoos from. And if you don't like tattoos, it's totally your prerogative. I, on the other hand, am obsessed. I love them. You can't see most of mine, but I have a good number. The largest one I have was done by him. But anywho, that is not the point of this morning's coffee chit chat. But like I said, if you're on, please drop a comment. I'd love to talk to you guys before I start pulling some cards and get the morning message out there. And I have a little message that I want to kind of share for the empaths out there who I know are kind of struggling right now. And by kind of, I mean a lot. Particularly those empaths who have a hard time blocking out other people's emotions or discerning the difference between your own emotions and other people's. I know I had a hard time with that for a long time. It's not easy, especially with so much tension and high level emotions in the world right now, not only with COVID-19, but with the protests and riots, and which are all 100% valid. So if you disagree with that, again, that's your prerogative. We're not going to argue about it on my feed or on my page because as far as I'm concerned, if you don't agree, that's your problem. So I'm just going to be upfront and honest about that. I 100% support the Black Lives Matter movement, and that's not up for discussion. So back to our oracle cards. are Angels in Your Biz by Emily Aarons, or Emily Aarons. These oracle cards are absolutely amazing. They can not only be applied to your business if you are an entrepreneur, but honestly to just any aspect of your life. But these in particular are related to, excuse me, your career. So whatever job you're in, whatever career field, these can totally apply, but they're not just for entrepreneurs. So today's card is network. Ooh, can you see that? Network. Also, these cards are beautiful to me. I love the design. Um, so, ladies and gentlemen, as far as business goes, networking, we all know is super important. Personally, not that most people would know, but I'm a super introvert. I hate networking. I'm so bad at it, at least from my perspective. But that's, again, a story it's early, guys. I'm getting tongue-tied. A story that you tell yourself, right? You're like, oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at that. I'm just terrible. And then you are. So that's something that everyone has to work on, including myself. Um, but network, that's what you need to work on today, according to our guides and angels and archangels and the universe in general, whatever you would prefer to believe in. Again, I'm not here to tell anybody what to believe. That's completely up to you with your own research and your own lived experiences. I can't tell you what is or isn't real to you. That's your choice. But as far as business goes and your job and your career, and if you are an entrepreneur, today it is very important to network. And you don't have to do that in person. Obviously, with all the COVID stuff going on, we're still wearing masks, or we should be, and everything is still crazy. But you can do online networking, join groups, get to know other like minded individuals. Um, no matter what career field you're in, I promise there is a Facebook group out there that you can join or an Instagram feed you can follow. Guys, my dog is making so much noise. I'm so sorry if you can hear her. She just really wants to be involved in everything. She's spoiled rotten. So again, Angels in Your Biz Oracle Deck by Emily Aarons. Network today, guys. Let's see. Oh, I got some comments. Oh, hi Jenna. That's okay. I understand some people have to work right now. Keeping the world moving. It's nice to see you, darling. Can't wait for our meditation later. I'm super excited. Also, I miss you so much. It's like nice out. It was super nice yesterday, really hot. And I was thinking, like, it would be the perfect day to be on the lake with Jenna, just hanging out and getting a tan, or a tan in your case, a nice pink glow in mine. So, for those of you who don't know me, I burn like nobody's business, which is weird because when I was younger, I never used to get a sunburn. I used to be tan all the time. But now, anytime I go out in the sun, I get burnt, and eventually it turns tan. It's a thing. That's how it works. But um, anytime I go to the beach or the lake or anything with my friends, I burn like nobody's business. Jenna has witnessed this too many times. So many times I can't even count. And my friend Holly that you met the other day, um, at one point actually has had to put aloe vera on the back of my legs when we went to Florida. It was a whole fun experience, something we still laugh about to this day because I was so burnt. I couldn't even sit down. It was terrible. Dory, you networked me. I gave your name and Soul Searcher's site as a recommendation. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Dory, by the way, I got your message on my personal Facebook page. I'm going to respond via Soul Searchers because I would like to keep my personal Facebook page specifically for my family and close friends. But I would be happy to speak with anybody who has any questions on my Soul Searchers page. If you want to know about my spiritual journey, if you want to know about Soul Searchers, anything really. I've said it multiple times. I'm an open book. Hi, Shiloh. Nice to see you, love. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. But personal Facebook page, I'm trying to keep kind of separate. And I'm not huge on technology and social media, which is funny because I'm on here all the time. So I don't want to make a separate business page for like myself, like a Jade Bates business page. I'd like to just have my Soul Searchers and my personal, but I'm so happy to answer your questions and talk about my spiritual journey and everything that I've done, and the work that I've gone through to get to where I'm at today, all the shadow work and meditation and different classes and courses. Um, yeah, all of that. Sorry, I'm rambling again. But Dory, I really appreciated your message and I was so happy to get it. I'm sorry that I did not respond right away. The past week has been a handful and a half. Um, I have a dog. Her name is Jelly Bean. She is a boxer beagle mix. And recently, I think a few months ago, we found out that she had cancer and we had to have one of her toes amputated. It was a really emotional experience. Luckily, it wasn't the whole leg. So that was the thing. She had like a whole month of healing and recovery, which she did not appreciate because she had to wear a cone the whole time. She's not a fan of the cone. And we ended up finding another tumor on her foot. So we're going to have to be taking her back to the vet. So I haven't really been responding to a lot of messages and stuff because I've been focusing on my dog. She's like my baby. I've had her for 8+ years. And she is about to be, I think she just turned 11. So she's getting up there. So if you have messaged me like Dory and I have not responded, I promise I will. I've just been super obsessed dealing with my dog and her vet stuff. So bear with me. I promise I will respond. Good morning, Haley. Nice to see you, love. Oh, Haley, things are starting to open back up and people are hanging out and doing stuff and things in outdoor locations and whatnot. We've been given the clear. So I'm going to text you and I'm going to come visit. I am going to stay outside though, because again, I'm terrified of your kids getting sick because they're so little. And I might be like paranoid or overprotective or whatever, but I'd rather be paranoid and overprotective than just not care at all and somebody get sick. So, yeah, Jelly Bean is not loving it. She licked her paw so much the other night that it started bleeding, and that's how we ended up finding the tumor on her foot, because the type of cancer she has, I think it's called mast cell cancer or something like that. It's really common in boxers, and apparently it doesn't hurt or anything. It's just super itchy, and it's like her foot's so itchy all the time. She just like licked it until it was raw. So we've been working on that and trying to keep her foot wrapped and taken care of. So yeah, Haley, totally would rather hang out outside. It's super nice out, and I love being out in nature. The only thing that deters me is my seasonal allergies. But anywho, back to the main point. We are here for the morning message and oracle cards, and I have a few tips for my empaths out there. So if you are an empath, please drop me a comment. I would love to connect with you personally. I myself am an empath. I didn't realize actually until a couple years ago. I just thought I was like super emotional all the time, but it turns out that not only was I feeling my emotions, but I'm very sensitive to the emotions of others. Um, it's definitely interesting. If you are an empath, I'm sure you 100% understand. Sometimes you don't realize why you're so irritated or angry or sad or just super emotional and sensitive, and sometimes that's not your own feelings. It's the feelings that you've picked up from others. And especially with everything going on right now, we're all a little tense and high strung, super emotional, as we should be. All those emotions are completely normal, whether they're your own or someone else's, and that's completely okay. You are allowed to feel whichever way you feel. No one can invalidate those feelings. They don't have the right to. Those are your feelings. But it is important to also protect yourself from the feelings of others right now, as an empath and as a human being in general. Some good tips, in my opinion, would be to carry around amethyst or wear amethyst. If you're not into crystals, that's totally okay. You can also light a white candle, or blue or green. Green is more for healing. Um, White is protection, and then blue I can't think off the top of my head. It's still early. I haven't had my first cup of coffee. But I'm going to post a list later for everyone if you're interested on my Soul Searchers Facebook page of 10 tips for empaths right now to protect yourself. But I think the most important one right now is to remember that everything that you're feeling, that everyone else is feeling is 100% valid. And to love yourself, be compassionate towards yourself and others. Unconditional love 100%, no matter what is going on. And know that you are not alone. There are a lot of people out there that are feeling so many emotions that are indescribable that words cannot be used to express, and to lean on your support system, your soul tribe, and take care of yourself. Drink lots of water, guys. I know people say this all the time, stay hydrated. It's not only good for you physically, which we should all drink a ton of water. I drink water all the time in addition to coffee. If you drink a cup of coffee, 8 ounces, you should drink 16 ounces of water to kind of counteract that. By the way, fun fact. Um, but staying hydrated is also really important in integrating any kind of spiritual growth that you're having as far as raising your vibrational levels or um, energy work like specifically. It really helps to stay hydrated so your body can better process that energy, and the flow of energy is a lot smoother when you stay hydrated and drink lots of water, and eat healthy foods, obviously, and things like that. Just take care of your body, take care of yourself, and your mental health is super important right now, too. So, anyways, we will get on to our morning oracle card pulls for the collective, and then I will take a few individual card pulls. If I keep looking to the side, it is because that is where the comments are, and they are a little delayed, so if you leave me a comment and I don't respond right away, don't worry, I will get it. For anyone who is new here, my name is Jade, and I am the founder of Soul Searchers, LLC. It is a spiritual store online, and I am also a spiritual worker, and I will be putting out a new online course soon for anyone who is interested in learning more about spirituality, the basics, and possibly beginning your spiritual journey. So there will be more information on that soon, too. Okay, let's see. What do we have from the Starseed Oracle for today for the collective? Sorry if I sound super out of breath, guys. Not only am I rambling, but my allergies have really been like stuffing me up. So I feel like a total mouth breather right now. And every time I say mouth breather, I think of Stranger Things. If anyone has watched Stranger Things, it's a great show and I love it. I can't wait for the new season to come out. Oh, that's another thing for anyone experiencing everything that's going on right now. Take time to relax and binge your favorite TV shows or just chill and play video games. Like, I have been playing a ridiculous amount of Animal Crossing. So if anyone has Animal Crossing, it's a lot of fun. It's super simple. It doesn't take a lot of thought. Um, and it's just something to relax the mind and mindlessly, like, enjoy. It's like a little cartoon game, and it's super cute. But your favorite shows right now, any shows, if it's whatever, it's okay to completely binge. Do not feel bad about binging your favorite TV shows right now or being a quote-unquote bum and just hanging out on the couch. You have to take care of yourself. I keep saying that, and I'm going to keep saying it a million times over and over, because a lot of people forget to take care of themselves, especially in times of high stress and high emotions, and you really, really need to take care of yourself right now, not just everyone else. Again, if you hear my dog in the background, she's being extra special today. She just wants to be super involved, and she keeps looking out the window, and she saw some bunnies, and she wants to go chase them, and I'm not letting her. Those poor little bunnies. We have some that live under our porch and under our shed, and they're super cute little brown bunnies, but she likes to chase them. No, Bean, you cannot go chase the bunnies. So, for today from the Starseed Oracle, it is Portal. Doors are opening for you. So let's see if I can get this straight. Maybe? It's fine. You can see the illustration. This is actually one of my favorite cards. It's not only super beautiful, but the message is wonderful. So, doors of opportunity are opening for you, for everyone, for the collective right now. The earth in general is raising its vibration, and the collective energy, that vibrational flow, is elevating. And it seems like everything is in chaos right now, because it is, but that's okay. This is exactly what is supposed to be happening. And with everything that is happening, we are opening doors to not only our higher vibrational frequencies, to our higher selves, to a spiritual awakening for a lot of people, but there's also going to be doors opening as far as careers, as far as relationships, as far as fuck everything. Sorry, I have a potty mouth. If you didn't know that, now you do, and it's not going anywhere. I do my best when I'm on live to not curse because I know some people are offended by that, and I try to be respectful. Um, but if we're being completely 100% honest, I curse all the time. Sometimes it'll slip out. Don't mind it. Just keep moving. So, again, doors are opening for opportunities everywhere. You can choose to walk through those doors, through those portals, and embrace that opportunity, embrace the change. It might be uncomfortable at first, and that's okay. Because when you're uncomfortable, when you're scared, and you do the damn thing anyways, it yields amazing results. Now, if that is not something that you want to do right now, that's okay too. If you just want to stay where you're at and be comfortable and not go through those opportunistic doors, not go through the quote unquote portal, that is okay. You don't have to. No one is forcing you, no one is pushing you. No one is saying you have to do this, and if you don't, you're a terrible person. Because you're not. Everyone is an amazing soul. Yeah, Haley, fucking potty mouth. Shut up. So, I do have a potty mouth. It's fine. Good morning, Elena. How are you, beautiful? Um, the first card for the day, and since you weren't here, is from the Emily Aarons Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck, and it is saying to network, 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 network. Join lots of groups, surround yourself with like-minded people, um, get out there and do the damn thing. If you are an introvert like me and you hate networking, that's okay. You don't have to love it, but your guides, your spirits, your angels, your archangels, loved ones, the universe, whatever you choose to believe in, up to you, is telling you to get out there and network in your biz today. And if you are not an entrepreneur, if you don't own your own business, that's okay. Whatever job, career field, etc. that you are in, still get out there, network, join groups. I promise you there is a Facebook out there, a Facebook group out there that you can join. Um, but get out there and network, make some new friends, make some new business contacts for whatever career field that you are in, and know that your guides and your angels, archangels, again, whoever you choose to believe in, are supporting you. Okay, the universe has got your back in getting out there with your business today, whatever that may be. Hi, Rachel. Good morning, beautiful. I missed your live yesterday, but I'm going to go back and replay it later. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I missed it because I've been having a bunch of drama going on with my dog and family stuff and all sorts of things because, like everyone else, I'm a human being. We all have stuff going on. But I'm going to recatch it, replay it later. So I look forward to hearing what you had to share. Good morning, Lydia. How are you? And then the second card for the day, for those of you who are just hopping on, is Portal. And that is from the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And, oh, you did it at the wrong time. That's too funny, Rachel. And, I lost my entire train of thought. Jelly bean. Sorry, guys. For those of you who just hopped on, my dog has been super vocal today. She saw some bunnies out the window and wants to go chase them, and I won't let her. So she's causing a huff. And she also wants to participate and let everyone hear her today. So if you hear her, it's Jelly Bean. She's doing her thing and being her special self that she always is, because she has to be the center of attention 100% all the time. She is my dog, my child. She takes after me. It's a thing. I am a Gemini. I love attention. I can't help it. Um, I don't like being the center of attention though, because I'm also an introvert. It's really weird. But second card for the day, back on topic, is the portal card. Doors are opening. There are opportunities. Again, not only physical opportunities, but with everything going on in the world, we are opening doors to raise our vibrational frequency, to connect better with our higher selves, to a spiritual awakening. And if you are interested in walking through those doors and accepting that, go for it. If you are comfortable being exactly where you are at and you are not ready to go through those doors and take those opportunities, that is okay too. If you later choose, okay, I don't want to be on this lower vibrational frequency anymore. I want to, raise my vibrational frequency, connect with my higher self better, um, work on the spiritual aspects of myself, you can always do that at any point in time. So those doors, although they're super open right now with everything going on and the vibrational frequency of the earth raising, and the overall collective, do not feel obligated to push yourself through them. Again, you're not obligated to do so. You can do that at any point in time that you want. Um, but those doors are super open right now, wide open for everyone. The collective, as a whole, the collective is raising their vibrational frequency, and that is something that is totally available to you. And if you have questions, I am 100% available for that. And then there are so many other people out there that if you have questions are happy to answer them for you. So, portal, you can choose to go through those doors or not. If you're comfortable where you're at, that's okay too. You're still a wonderful person and a beautiful soul. So that is card number 2 for today. I'm going to take a sip of coffee because I need it. I keep getting tongue-tied because I have not even finished my first cup of coffee today, which is always fun. Let me put these cards back over here. Finally got dressed for the day. Lydia, I have such a hard time, like, with being home right now, just forcing myself to get dressed. A lot of times, I don't even care. I just hang around the house in my pajamas because it's not like I'm going anywhere or doing anything. But whenever I do my lives or have something going on in the morning or like a meeting, virtual meeting, I totally make myself get dressed. Because what if I have to stand up or something and then I'm in my pajamas? It's a weird thing. Anywho, so those were the messages for the day. And again, I will be posting a little list of tips for empaths later. Just my personal opinion on some ways to kind of take care of yourself right now with all the emotions swirling around from not only yourself, but the people around you. Yes, PJs all day, Elena. Lydia, at least always do your skincare. I need to work on a skincare routine. I'm so bad about it. I'll like use an exfoliating face wash every now and then, but I really need to work on a skin routine. I have like crazy dark circles under my eyes you can't see right now because I cover them up with makeup, but I gotta work on that. Anywho, I'll be posting a list of tips for empaths to protect yourself, to take care of yourself, with all these emotions going around, all the tension, everything. Jelly Bean, I love you. Go lay down, please. And all that good stuff. I actually created the list for one of my best friends because she is struggle busting right now with all the emotions going around. Um, Thank you, Lydia. That is because I'm not super close to the camera and I have makeup on. Makeup is a beautiful thing. Um, yeah, so my best friend, struggle bussin', I decided to make a list for her of different ways. Thanks for stopping by, Dory. It was lovely to see you. Different ways to kind of protect herself and her emotions and take care of herself right now. She works at a bank, so the banks are still open. She's still having lots of interaction with people. You would think that not a lot of people would be in and out of banks and stuff right now, and everything is online now. So I'm actually kind of surprised, but that's just my own personal thing. Um, and she's been dealing with all sorts of shenanigans working at a bank, and interacting with all different sorts of people. So I made her a little list, and I will be posting a version of that list on Facebook later today, maybe tomorrow. I think I want to make it into more of like a graphic kind of thing, so that's going to take a little bit of time. But if you're interested in that, keep an eye out. Oh, thank you, Elena. I will let her know. She'll probably check this out later. She was on a little bit earlier. I'm sure she'll love to see your comment. Yeah, normally around this time, we're out at the lake, we're spending time outside in nature and doing lots of things, but with everything being crazy and avoiding people and all the stuff going on, we haven't really had a chance to link up and go do our normal outdoor adventures. But we also live in different states now, so that's made it a little complicated too. But, oh, that's another thing. Get out in nature, guys. Personally, with my allergies, I've not been out as much as I would like to be, but it's definitely helpful to get out, walk barefoot in the grass, connect with Mother Nature. If you can't get outside, do some visualization. Sit wherever, a quiet space, and just visualize like either roots or vines or whatever works for you coming up and wrapping and embracing you like a big hug from Mother Nature herself. Whenever I cannot get outside, I like to sit and meditate and kind of visualize that, and it makes me feel better. It may not work for everyone. If you're not super into visualization, that's totally cool, but it is something that I think is really beneficial for a lot of people. So, that being said, would anybody like a card pull this morning while we still have some time? If you would, drop a comment, let me know. I'm going to take another sip of coffee because I need it. Oh, so good. And again, if you leave me a comment and I don't respond like right away, it is because the comments are delayed. So I will respond, I will get it. It just takes a minute. Perfect. Lydia, which deck would you like, my dear? Would you like the Starseed, the Work Your Light, or the Saints and Angels deck? For those of you who don't know, this is the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. This is the box. I'll show you guys the box, it makes it easier. And then we have the Starseed Oracle deck, which is this one here. And I love the way she did the box on that. And then we have the Saints and Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Oh, and if you're an entrepreneur or doing any kind of business stuff right now, I also have the Emily Aarons Angels in Your Biz Oracle deck too, which I absolutely adore. It's the one that I pulled our very first card from this morning. All right, Lydia, whichever one. Okay, which one am I feeling for Lydia this morning? Lydia, I'm going to pull from the Saints and Angels deck for you. That's what I'm kind of feeling. Do. I also like to call this one my fancy deck because it has like the gilded edges. I just got a new Oracle deck too. It's the Wild Unknown Archetype deck, and the cards are circular. I'll show them to you in just a second. I'm not quite super comfortable with them yet. I haven't really had the time to intuitively like connect with the cards, but there's also so many. There's 78 of them, kind of like a tarot card deck. But they're so artistic, they're mixed media, and they're just beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Even my little brother was looking at them, and normally he's just like, eh. But he looked at them and he's like, wow, these are really cool. And he's like, can I take pictures of some of these? I'm like, yeah, go for it. If you are into it, you like them, they speak to you, go for it. Okay, this card just jumped out. So, Lydia, I'm going to take this as this is your card, but I'm going to pull you another one just because, whoop, bump my desk. If anything is shaking, that is why. My bad. All right, retreat. Oh no, why does Facebook do this to me? Okay, it says, sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. If you can still see me, let me know. Drop me a comment. I'm going to try and play around with this for a second, see if I can fix it. And if not, we might have to open up another live. Ooh. Okay, so, okay, I got hearts from Vicky, so I'm assuming, okay, you guys can see me. Cool. I just can't see myself. So this is going to be awkward and weird. So what I'm going to do is, Lydia, I'm going to go ahead and give you the message for this card, which is retreat. And then I'm going to open up another live and close this one out so I can get it all situated. I don't know why Facebook does this to me all the time. I swear it hates me. It's okay though. It's entitled to its feelings. So, Lydia, retreat. Your guardian angels are telling you to back it up, step back, and take some time for yourself, okay? If that means just sitting on the couch and binging Netflix or taking a nice hot bath, Epsom salt is great. Drink lots of water, eat healthy foods, or eat some ice cream if it makes you feel better. But take some time for yourself. Don't worry about taking care of everyone else right now. Give yourself a break, okay? So I hope that resonated. I'm going to go ahead and close this specific live out and open up a new one really quick. So give me like 2 seconds. And if you guys could just hop on the other one, we'll get this rolling again and I'll pull a couple more cards for people. Again, I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. Facebook is a hassle and a half. So I will see you guys in just a second.